Hello, hi, my name's Ren. Welcome. If you're new here, welcome back. If you're not, I guess. Today we are once again doing a little sketchbook tour. So yeah, let's get into this boy. So this one I've used from September to November of this year. Amazingly centered writing right at the start. A good omen, one might say. And as I often do, I started off the sketchbook with my character Amaranthia, because I love her. She's one of the characters in my comfort zone. Just drawing her is fun. Also tried out watercolor on this paper and I was not thrilled with the results, I guess. These sketchbooks I think are advertised as mixed media, so I always like to test, but it's not exactly suited to use watercolor in here, so I don't really do it. Wolves! Immediately starting off with some animals and brush pen. If you've watched my previous sketchbook tours, you're aware I love doing this. It's very fun and relaxing for me to draw animals and brush pens. So, and I mostly draw animals I personally think are cute, so we have a whole page of wolves, because I love me some dogs. Some good boys. Some design explorations for my character Pearl. I don't think I talked much about them here, and it's not... There is a lot of... The issue with sketchbook tours like this is I have a shit ton of characters and I draw a lot of different ones in each sketchbook, and there's a lot of lore for all of them, but I can't possibly get into that in every tour. So there's just... Sometimes it'll just be like, oh yeah, this is my character, let's move on. Same with here. Also another one of my characters who I was workshopping the design of. Yeah, more wolves. Oh, these are so cute. I love... These pages bring me so much joy. Because I remember that I had a lot of fun drawing them, and also, again, I like to draw animals I think are cute, and every time I see animals that I think are cute, gives me instant serotonin, so like, more doggies. I love them. This might be my favorite, although I also like this one. Okay, I like all of them. Not a good page to pick favorites. Some doodles. I think these are from Pinterest reference. I have no idea if they even show up. This was done with a very light pencil. An OC doodle I'm just not gonna go in depth on, because again, there is lore, but also that is... let's just not get into it. Damn. These are also all from Pinterest references. I think I was not having a great day, so I was just drawing random stuff from reference. My character Lucifer, who I love. Look at him, he's so tiny. Tiny boy. Oh yeah, this was when I was on vacation with a friend and I was drawing from life in one of the parks where we visited. This was really fun. I really enjoyed doing this. I should do this more. Every time I go outside to draw from life, I remember that I actually kind of enjoy it, because unlike 10 years ago when I tried it the first time, I am now somewhat competent at drawing things, so it's a lot more fun when the things you draw actually look okay. Yeah. Yeah, these are all like from the same statue. I don't know if you can recognize this. Random doodle of Maria and Amaranthia in their high fantasy AU on one of the balconies of one of the buildings in the park. Some more Amaranthia and Maria. They're both my OCs, they're girlfriends. I made an animatic with the two of them. I just love them. They're very cute together. Some doodles of my OC Satan, I also love her a lot. These are random character designs for a story I was like playing with in my head for a bit, but that never got more serious. This is very random. Some cringe fail cats that I drew without reference. You can immediately tell when I didn't use her. What is wrong with him? Everything. Also him. There is also so much wrong with him. Damn. More doodles of designs for gods in the story I'm writing. These are entirely superfluous because the gods aren't really relevant to the story itself. I just like thinking of fictional religions, so it's like, you know, enrichment for myself. More Amaranthia and Maria. I think these are all referenced from photos on Pinterest. Yeah, I think so. I love them. They're so cute. Bears. I mentioned this, I think, in a previous sketchbook tour, but I love drawing bears with brush pen. Look at these fuzzy little boys, and here you can see the brush pens dying, which is very sad for me because that was my favorite. It's one of the Korataka ones that were super popular on YouTube a while back, but legitimately it's such a good brush pen. The tip is, it gets so fine, but you can also... Anyway, this is it's not about the brush pen. More Amaranthia and Maria from... I think these are supposed to be for the Fantasy AU because there's a crown and a sword. Their canon story plays in a very modern world, so it's easy to tell when there's like a sword. It's like, ah, this is the Fantasy AU. One of the many AUs in my brain. Some cats. Some shadow cats. A random page of stuff referenced from Pinterest. I think I just didn't know what to draw, so I was just like, okay, let's just draw whatever comes up. It's fine. I don't know what's going on here. It's not... Let's just move on. Oh, I think I was redrawing old stuff from a super old sketchbook, maybe, and testing out some slightly different poses. So this one would also be from something old, but I don't recognize this. So, yeah. More stuff from reference. Yeah, here I took out, I think I had some leftover paint on my palette, and I was like, well, maybe I was too harsh the first time when I used watercolor on this paper. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I was just, you know, spoiled from my actual watercolor sketchbook, but no, it's really bad with watercolor. I don't recommend using it on this paper. These are all faces from reference from Pinterest, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can tell this is a different pen now. Rip my brush pen, you are missed. Gotta buy some refills for that one. But look, more doggies, and the absolute most realistic cat who looks extremely like a normal cat and not at all fucked up. This guy. I love, look how fat this cat. Oh, this cat's so fluffy. Love that. These were also from reference on Pinterest. I don't know how well you can tell what's going on. I was just playing at drawing simple backgrounds with brush pen, but some of these, I assume if you don't already know what's on them, are unintelligible, which I'm sorry, but that's just how my sketchbooks tend to be. These are a bunch of my OCs. I think I did this when I was worried I was developing same face syndrome, so I was like, okay, let's see if these guys have distinguishing like characteristics, if these faces actually look different. And I'm fairly happy with this. I think, even though there's like similarities, but that's just what you get with style. These are different enough, I guess. You can tell that they're supposed to be different people. doodling some of the protagonists from some of my stories. Amelia and Imogen, they're from a short comic I'm currently working on. These 4 are from a super old comic project that I have shelved for the moment because it needs serious reworking. Velia, Matthew, Killian, and Eileen. And these are protagonists of stories they're very complex. There's a lot going on, and I can't go in depth on any of them, really. These are more faces from Pinterest and some more bears. God's least favorite child. Let's ignore him. Oh yeah, this was more drawings from real life. I went to a park near where I live and just drew stuff from there. There were some little sparrows sitting on the bench next to me, but they flew away before I could properly draw them. They were super cute though. More drawings from that same park. This was like I was sitting in an outdoor amphitheater. Yeah, that's why there's so many rows of benches. Ghosts. I think this was around October, like Halloween time. And you see like spooky stuff everywhere, so I was like, let's draw some ghosts for the serotonin. Some random doodles. Can you tell I love drawing long hair? I think this might be difficult to do. So, no one would notice this if they looked at my art for a while, not at all. My character Jay and Lou. Jay is just some guy who's possessed by a demon. Lou, but Lou's not very evil, he's just a little gremlin and he likes looking like a cat. Yeah. Ophelia, she is one of Jay's friends and co-workers. They go ghost hunting together. It's very cute. I love her too. She's so cute. Will is another one of Jay's friends, also goes ghost hunting with Jay and Ophelia. And yes, there is inherent comedy of a guy who's possessed by a demon going ghost hunting with his friends. It's just, it's like a paranormal comedy story, I guess. Yeah. These are, I think, yeah, I was having another low motivation month at the time. So I was redrawing a lot of old stuff from old sketchbooks. There's not a lot to say here, it's just recycled old stuff. Puppy. Oh, big puppy. Have I mentioned I love wolves? I think I might have. I think this might have been apparent. Anyway, this one is so cute. This might be my favorite page out of the whole sketchbook just because this is such a cute picture. Yeah, more redraws of old stuff. Another drawing of my OC Velia. She is also in my comfort zone. I just love drawing her. Her design is just, I don't know, her design is everything I like in a character design. And I think this is Amelia once again trying to give it another shot with watercolor on this paper, but like it works for like background, it's like fine, but trying to paint a character just doesn't work. More bears. Oh, this is another really good page. I love bears. They're so cute. He's just hanging out. He's just sitting there. He's also just sitting there. God, I love them. Very cute. Whole spread of Imogen. She's, I think I've mentioned this before, a character from a short comic I'm working on. She is a witch who does like magic and yeah, obviously, because, you know, witch. But she's kind of a witch doctor. She mostly like helps people with injuries and chronic conditions and everything. She is very cool. I love her. And also, of course, very gay. Another page of cute boys. I think these are mostly foxes. I think these are all foxes, but these two might be wolves. These legs are too long to be a fox. I think, yeah, these two are wolves. And then some foxes. Although this might also be a wolf. We may never know. A mystery lost to the ages. More cats. Yeah, I've been trying out different brush pens. These are Tombow brush pens. But I've had this one for like 5 years or something at this point, and it doesn't come to a fine point anymore. So, don't love it for this, but it was more fun than the other brush pen. These are just, I think these are just some random doodles. Just drawing whatever the fuck. These are also random. I think I was revisiting some very, very old character designs here. Again, I hope this shows up on camera because it's fairly light. It's not charcoal. What's it called? Fucking... I am... graphite. I'm very smart. The graphite's very light. Like, it's not... It's a fairly hard pencil, so you can't really see much of it. But look at this! More animals! Mostly cats, but also some bears. Almost equally cats and bears, I guess. Love this guy, he's just sitting there. This is, I think, a baby bear. A majestic little cat. I think this might be my favorite from this page. Look at him, he's just sitting there in the wind. And these are obviously all from reference. Working on the character design for another of my OCs, Belial. I cannot get into it. I love him though, and also tiny shorts, because he is a bit slutty, and of course he would wear that. These are from reference. I think these might not be. These are all a character from a book series. I like trying to figure out how I want to draw him. Then more doodles of my OCs. Lilith, I don't think I've mentioned her before in the sketchbook. She was in here before, but I just glossed over it. Satan and some Lucifer doodles. Oh, I love them. More animals. Trying to branch out of the bears, cats, and wolves moment I was having to draw some more birds. Let's focus on this side of the page. Look at this little bird. Isn't he great? We don't need to think about these guys. Recycling some old characters for like a magical girl concept where one is like a demon and one is an angel, like, you know, cute magical girl stuff, and like obviously like colors that are recurring, and I don't have to explain like magical girl design stuff to you. You know this. You're all very no. Yeah, this was just me changing some character designs to look more magical girl-y, with like an angel and demon concept, like because their character designs already were like angel demon adjacent, so I was like, oh, let's go more to an extreme with them. I think they're cute, but there really wasn't much more thought in this. Some more doodles from reference. Doodles of my character, Belphegor? Yeah, Belphegor. Also a demon, as the name probably implies. More foxes! Oh, I love these little guys. Yeah, sorry, I always get excited at the animal pages. I don't know, they just bring me a lot of joy, you know? Look at them. Tiny boys. I love them. More Lilith doodles. I think this definitely was based on a Pinterest outfit. This looks like something I would see on Pinterest, because it sure as fuck isn't something in my wardrobe. Some flowers and brush pen from Pinterest as well. And I guess these are berries, not flowers, but it's fine, whatever. More animals! Look at the animal diversity. There's a fox and a bird, more birds. A goat with some sick horns, more birds. A bear! I have never seen a bear in the sketchbook before, damn. Off the charts. And a little froggy. I'm pretty sure these are separate references. There was not a giant frog with a bird on him. These are... It's just, Oh, this was one of my favorite pages. I've mentioned this before. I love Mudkip so much. One of my all-time favorite Pokemon. One of my favorite starters, besides Turtwig. I love this little guy. Look at him. Oh, biting you, biting you, biting you. I love him. Mudkip is just so cute. I love Mudkip a lot. Doodling some supporting characters for the short comic. I'm working on the one with Amelia and Imogen. Most of them don't have names because they're just, you know, one-off characters in a short comic. This was when I was planning out a limited palette challenge, trying to figure out which color combination I wanted. I ultimately settled on these. This is, I think, an opera pink, an indent throne blue, and a raw umber, I think. These make really interesting mixes. I love them because you can get a really nice black with raw umber and indent throne blue. I really like that. But that entirely off topic, and just some ideas of what I would paint with more animals. Oh, look at the sleepy little bear. I love him. Who the fuck are you? We don't know. Some deer, I guess. Look at me learning to draw more than 3 animals. I say and then flip the page to the most fucked up mouse you could ever imagine. These are cute though. I like these guys. I like some bunnies. Love me some bunnies. I think this is my favorite. It's just mice interacting with like flowers or little fruit, or like sitting in like the shell of something. These are so cute. I love mice. They're so tiny. There's so many good mice photographs. For a while I had like, my Pinterest was like 90% mouse images, just because I was like, oh, these are all so cute, and collecting them on a mouse board. These are character designs from people from a book I'm plotting at the moment. Oh yeah, this was when I was thumbnailing ideas for a video I've done redrawing some of my oldest digital art. This was a thumbnail that's the most, I think, the most like the original image, but at the end I went with something like this, which is still kind of like it, because I was thinking about, I don't know how well you can tell what's going on here, but I was thinking about changing the perspective and angle that the character's at, and thinking about changing the orientation of the canvas, because this was a very wide, like, landscape format canvas, and I'm at the moment I draw mostly in portrait mode, because, you know, I mostly draw characters. So I was thinking of doing that, but I decided to do something more like the original, just because then you can see the growth and changes in art style better than if you entirely revamp the revamp the composition. More mice. Another mouse in a little walnut. They're so cute and tiny. Little mouse. They're all good, except this one, which we've already censored a little bit. I don't know what it is about drawing mice, but there's like one really fucked up one every time I try to fill a page. A curse for me personally, I guess. More of Amaranthia and Maria. This was for High Fantasy AU, where Maria is a princess and Amaranthia is a knight that then gets assigned to be her bodyguard. It's you know, cute and fluffy. Look at them. They're so cute. And this is them with swapped outfits, which would be really adorable as well. I love them. Love my little gay babies. More Maria and Amaranthia. This is them in their like standard outfits, I guess. And more Amaranthia doodles. This one's from a different fantasy AU. This is, I think she might be wearing armor, so this is also from the AU where Maria is a princess and she's her bodyguard, but yeah. Oh, another very good page. As I said, Mudkip and Turtwig are like my two most favorite starter Pokemon ever. I love them so much. Look at my little boy. He's just a little turtle. He's just, look at him. He's smelling the flowers. Oh, this might be my favorite page. This and the Mudkip page. They're so cute. Some ideas for illustrations with Amelia and Imogen. Just doodling them together. I think a lot of these are referenced from stuff I've seen in other places where I was like, oh, I like this composition or I like this pose. Birds! Trying to learn how to draw birds with brush pen. I do like this page, even though I know I don't love the pen I used for this, but look at this guy. This guy's so good. Look at him. He's so round and tiny. A tiny round boy. I love that. I love tiny round birds are also peak design. Thank you, nature, for tiny round birds. More little boys. The more spherical a bird, the more I love it. Obligatory page of hands for a sketchbook. Near the end, I'm always like, what could I still do here to fill this up? And then I remember I haven't drawn a hand in like months. So I'm like, oh damn, gotta catch up on that. Here we go to my Pinterest board full of hand reference. Let's draw some. These are also random characters. Yeah, I think those are just random doodles. Just having fun drawing whatever the fuck, you know. Not like I have almost or maybe more than 100 characters which I could draw. No, we need to doodle random people. Speaking of one of the 100 characters I already have, Delia again from the shelved comic idea that I had. Bears. This is again done with one of my Tombow brush pens. I love these guys. This is such a nice page. It's so soothing. Sleepy bears. I love sleepy bears. Oh. Bunnies! Look at that. More little round boys. This just reminds me, Pinterest is kind of bad at sorting animals into like pinboards because I have a specific pinboard on Pinterest for like bears and I have one for bunnies. And like sometimes it'll show me an image of a bear and be like, would you like to add this to bunnies? And it's like, no, I would actually not like that. Some hands, some more hands, because I was running out of ideas and I was like, we need only a few more pages. We can do this. So here's some more hands. These are probably all from the same reference sheet. Yeah. Smoking is bad, kids, but there are some really cool hand poses for holding cigarettes. More Maria doodles. These are, I think, yeah, these are all outfits from Pinterest. And I was like, wow, these are cute. These would be something Maria wears because she loves cute outfits. I love her. She's so cute. And finishing off with another Maria drawing. This is supposed to, if you can think back to it, or wait, I can just show you, basically mirror to the first drawing in the sketchbook, which has Amaranthia, because, you know, they're girlfriends, so they're bookending the sketchbook for me. But yeah, that's it for this one. This is one of the Talon's art creation sketchbooks. I don't know if you can read this. I don't... my verdict on these is that the colors are very cute and I appreciate them, and the paper is... I'm not super fond of the paper, but the cute colors tricked me into buying another one, a purple one, right after this, so I'm stuck with this paper for another round. It's really not bad. They're pretty good for the price you pay, but I like higher quality sketchbooks because if the paper is higher quality, it usually also means I put in more of an effort while drawing in them. So yeah, but still, I had fun with this sketchbook. I hope you enjoyed watching this tour. As always, I would love to hear which ones were your favorite pages or spreads. My favorite probably are either one of the bear pages or the Mudkip or Turtwig page. These are they're so cute. I love them. But yeah. Thanks for sticking around till the end, and I hope you have a nice day.